Gentlemen, if the nightly bathroom trips have become your new normal, if you're constantly feeling that urgent pressure to go, or you just never feel completely empty, you know exactly how frustrating and draining prostate problems can be. For decades, the conversation around prostate relief has been dominated by two paths: prescription medications with their list of side effects, or the intimidating prospect of surgery. It can feel like a choice between discomfort and risk. I want to offer you a third path. I'm Dr. Catherine Rotker, a urologist, and in this video, I'm revealing 5 exceptional fruits. Each one brings a unique set of weapons to fight against prostate enlargement. One of these 5 is so profoundly effective, with research so compelling for prostate health, that I consider it the non-negotiable #1 fruit you should be eating every single day. I'll reveal what it is and exactly why it's so powerful later on. Now, before we get to the fruits, let's have a quick, friendly chat about the prostate itself. Understanding this small gland and what it does will make it much clearer how the right foods can help. The prostate is a small muscular gland that sits right below your bladder and wraps around the tube you urinate through, called the urethra. For a simple visual, think of a little round object about the size of a ping pong ball nestled inside your pelvis, just under your bladder. That's it. What's its job? Primarily, it produces a fluid that mixes with sperm to create semen. Think of it as a supportive sidekick in reproduction. Its fluid helps protect sperm and gives them a better chance to do their job. It's a normal, healthy part of being a man, and talking about it openly is the first step to taking charge of its health. Now, over time, it's very common for that ping pong ball prostate to slowly grow larger. This non-cancerous enlargement is called benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. Benign means it's not cancer. So take a deep breath. It's not life-threatening. But it doesn't mean it's not a problem. The trouble starts because of where the prostate sits. Remember, it wraps around that urine tube. When the gland grows, it starts squeezing that tube. This narrows the passage for your urine, and that single mechanical issue is the source of all those frustrating symptoms so many men know. A constant feeling of urgency, like you have to go right now, even if you just went. A urine stream that's weak, or it starts and stops. That nagging sense your bladder isn't really empty, sometimes with a bit of dribbling afterward. And one of the biggest complaints, the major sleep thief, is nocturia. That's just the medical term for waking up multiple times a night to urinate. It breaks your sleep cycle and leaves you tired the next day. If that constant squeezing and irritation goes on for too long, it can lead to even more trouble. Your bladder can get overworked and irritated. For some men, it can develop into prostatitis, which is a painful inflammation or infection of the prostate itself. Now, let's be perfectly clear. BPH is not prostate cancer. They're two separate conditions. But your prostate health overall is a critical piece of your long-term wellness. Prostate cancer is common. About 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed in their lifetime. I share that statistic not to scare you, but to highlight why being proactive with your health is one of the most powerful choices you can make. You are not just a passenger on this journey. Your lifestyle plays a dominant role. Regular physical activity, maintaining a healthy weight, and crucially, the nutrition choices you make every day have a profound impact on managing BPH symptoms. This is exactly where we open what I like to call nature's pantry. We're moving from general principles to your specific, delicious tools. The fruits we're going to discuss aren't old wives' tales. They're food-based strategies supported by solid research. And after we cover these 5 stars, I'll share a few more critical, simple tips. These will help you prevent complications and protect your urinary health from other angles. So let's begin our countdown. We're starting our list with what I like to call nature's candy, berries. Whether it's blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries, these vibrant little fruits are sweet, tangy, and so easy to snack on. They're familiar, fun, and delicious, which makes this an easy and enjoyable place to start. Don't let their small size fool you. Berries are bursting with some of the most potent antioxidants you can find. These are called flavonoids. They're the natural pigments that give berries those deep blues, brilliant reds, and rich purples. A specific type, anthocyanins, is a real powerhouse. In your body, these compounds act like a dedicated cellular cleanup crew. So how does this cleanup help your prostate? Well, two major drivers of prostate enlargement are oxidative stress and chronic inflammation. Berries tackle both. They cool down the internal fires that make your prostate bigger and tender. Another big plus, the flavonoids in berries have been shown to improve blood vessel function and improve circulation. This means your prostate is getting more oxygen and nutrients to heal and function optimally. Improved circulation also helps reduce that congested, pressured feeling by carrying away waste products and excess fluids that build up in an enlarged prostate. It also plays a supporting role in hormone balance and cholesterol levels. Since balanced hormones and clear arteries are both tightly linked to prostate health, you're getting this great system-wide support from a simple, tasty snack. If all that sounds like just theory, consider this. Large-scale studies show that men who regularly eat berries and other flavonoid-rich fruits have a significantly lower likelihood of experiencing erectile dysfunction. We're talking about a 14% reduction in risk with just a couple of servings a day. That's a nice bonus, isn't it? The connection comes back to blood flow. The same way healthy blood vessels support strong erections, they also help relieve the urinary issues of an enlarged prostate. It's all connected. I call berries a triple threat for male health. They fight inflammation, boost circulation, and assist with weight control simultaneously. The result is a positive feedback loop. Better weight and blood pressure take a load off your bladder and prostate. That leads to fewer symptoms, which gives you more energy to stay active. Everything works together. I'm curious, do you eat berries regularly? Let me know in the comments. What's your favorite way to enjoy them? Perhaps you like them fresh, frozen, or blended into a smoothie. Coming in at number 4 is the mighty avocado. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Is avocado a fruit? Yes. Botanically, that creamy green goodness is indeed a fruit. A berry, to be precise. And it's not just for guacamole or a trendy toast. Avocados are universally prized for their health benefits across many cultures. For men, it's a formidable ally. It supports not just your prostate, but the health of your entire urinary system and kidneys. Let's look at what's inside. Just half of an avocado gives you about 20% of your daily vitamin E. That's a powerful antioxidant that protects cells, including prostate cells, from damage. Avocados are also rich in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, the same kind found in olive oil. These fats are fantastic for circulation and for supporting hormone production. They even contain plant sterols like beta-sitosterol, which has been directly linked to improved urinary symptoms in men with enlarged prostates. Now, here's a fascinating angle you might not expect. Avocados also help your gut health, and that in turn helps your prostate. Avocado is high in fiber and also contains special plant compounds that act as prebiotics. Prebiotics are basically food for your friendly gut bacteria. When you feed those good bacteria, your gut microbiome becomes healthier. A healthy gut lowers inflammation throughout your whole body. It also helps your body eliminate waste more efficiently. This process reduces the overall toxic burden on your system. That indirectly takes a lot of strain off your prostate and other urinary organs. The best part is how easy it is to add avocado to your day. Its versatility is a real strength. You can mash it on whole grain toast for breakfast, slice it into your lunchtime salad, blend half into a smoothie to make it incredibly creamy, or just enjoy it straight from the skin with a little sprinkle of salt. because it fits into so many meals, making it a regular part of your routine feels seamless.
Our number 3 pick, we have a true superstar in the world of men's health, the pomegranate. Those jewel-like seeds burst with a sweet, tart juice that civilizations have revered for thousands of years. Modern science now confirms what ancient wisdom hinted at. This fruit is a remarkably targeted ally for your prostate. When it comes to antioxidant power, pomegranate is a king. In fact, its activity surpasses even green tea or red wine. The key players are a class of polyphenols, including punicalagins and ellagic acid, which are largely unique to pomegranates. These compounds are exceptionally good at protecting your cells from damage. Studies show that the polyphenols can accumulate directly in prostate tissue. They've been shown to slow the growth of prostate cells and help stabilize PSA levels. PSA is a marker in the blood that tends to rise when prostate cells are multiplying. What this means is they directly neutralize the very free radicals and inflammatory signals that can prompt your prostate to enlarge. It's a frontline defense for the gland itself. Pomegranate is also a star for your heart and blood vessels, and this ties directly into your prostate and pelvic region. In men who had previous prostate cancer treatment, a study at UCLA found that drinking an 8-ounce glass of pomegranate juice daily dramatically extended the stability of their PSA levels, quadrupling the time before PSA rose compared to those not on pomegranate. This suggests it was slowing the progression of any remaining cancer cells. Additionally, a notable study on men with mild to moderate erectile dysfunction found that 47% of those who drank pomegranate juice daily for a few weeks reported improved erections. This is a crucial point. The vascular health that supports stronger erections is the exact same mechanism that relieves urinary pressure from an enlarged prostate. One system, 2 very important benefits. Beyond the science, many of my patients who make it a habit simply report feeling more energetic or vibrant. This likely comes from the combination of better circulation, reduced inflammation, and the positive mindset that comes with taking a proactive step. How can you get pomegranate into your routine without too much hassle? Drink an 8-ounce glass of 100% pomegranate juice each day. Just make sure it's pure pomegranate and not loaded with added sugar. If you're watching your sugar intake, you can do 4 ounces and still benefit. If you prefer the fruit itself, when they're in season, enjoy the fresh seeds sprinkled over salad or yogurt or just as a snack by the spoonful. Another convenient option, pomegranate extract supplements or powders are available. However, I always encourage getting nutrients from whole foods or juices when possible, because you get the full spectrum of beneficial compounds. And remember, consistency matters. Having it regularly turns this potent fruit into a powerful, long-term protective habit for your prostate health. Now, let's talk about our runner-up, a fruit that's a real stealthy powerhouse for men's health. I'm talking about the refreshing watermelon. This juicy fruit is over 90% water, which is great for hydration, but is the other 10% that's really interesting. Watermelon is one of nature's richest sources of an amino acid called citrulline. Citrulline is a big deal for circulation and heart health, and by extension, for your prostate. In fact, watermelon is sometimes playfully nicknamed nature's Viagra because of its effects on blood flow. Don't worry, it's not a drug and it's not as intense as a medication, but the point is, watermelon can favorably affect some of the same pathways those little blue pills do. What's amazing is that just one thick slice of watermelon per day can load your body with a substantial amount of citrulline, which sets off a chain reaction that helps your prostate in multiple ways. Once you consume citrulline, your kidneys convert it into nitric oxide, a molecule that tells blood vessels to relax and open up. More nitric oxide means better blood flow throughout your body. This is crucial for a couple of reasons. First, in the context of BPH, improved blood flow to the prostate helps reduce congestion and swelling in the tissue, easing pressure on the urethra. Second, Many men with BPH also experience erectile difficulties or just decreased sexual performance, which are often related to reduced blood flow to the penis. By boosting nitric oxide, citrulline helps support stronger erections and overall sexual health. The benefits really cascade from there. Better blood flow promotes heart health and helps maintain healthy blood pressure. A healthy blood pressure reduces strain on the kidneys and bladder as well. Watermelon also gives you a bonus of lycopene, that famous prostate protective antioxidant we find in tomatoes. And because it's over 90% water and low in calories, it's fantastic for hydration and weight management. Staying well hydrated and maintaining a healthy weight are both very supportive for managing BPH symptoms. The best part is how simple this is. This one generous slice of watermelon, which is about 2 cups of cubed fruit, delivers a therapeutic dose of citrulline. You can enjoy it fresh and cold, toss it into a salad with some feta and mint, or blend it into a light smoothie. It's a low-effort, high-impact habit that's as enjoyable as it is beneficial for your prostate. And now, drum roll please, the #1 fruit I recommend every man eat daily for his prostate. It's the tomato. This is the fruit that ties everything together. If you want to calm prostate enlargement, sleep through the night, and build a long-term resilience, then making tomatoes a part of your daily diet is a fantastic step. Tomatoes have been a health staple for centuries. Cultures with diets rich in tomatoes have historically shown lower rates of prostate issues. Modern science pinpointed the reason why. It's because of a compound called lycopene. This potent red pigment, found most abundantly in tomatoes, is a prostate-seeking antioxidant. Tomatoes give you vitamin C, which is great for immunity and tissue healing. They've some vitamin A, potassium, and other nutrients. But the crown jewel is lycopene. Among common foods, tomatoes are the best source of lycopene by far. Pairing them with a health fat like olive oil increases absorption even more. In fact, cooking tomato increases the availability of lycopene for your body. This means your body can use the lycopene from sauce, soup, or paste better than from a fresh slice. This lycopene travels directly to prostate tissue. It acts as a powerful anti-inflammatory agent. It also slows the excessive growth of prostate cells. What this means is it applies a protective, calming effect right where you need it most, at the cellular level of the gland itself. In one specific study, men with BPH took lycopene for 6 months. The result? The growth of their prostates stopped. The prostates of men in the placebo group continued to enlarge. The men taking lycopene also experienced significantly greater improvement in their urinary symptoms. Just like other fruit on our list, tomatoes don't just help one part of you. They're great for your heart. Lycopene lowers the risk of heart disease because it helps reduce LDL, the bad cholesterol. A healthier heart means better circulation for your prostate and sexual function, as we've repeated. Lycopene is also good for your brain, potentially slowing cognitive decline due to its antioxidant effects. Then as your prostate symptoms ease and you sleep through the night, your hormones balance out, inflammation goes down, and life just looks brighter. So in a roundabout way, tomatoes helping your prostate leads to better sleep, and better sleep further helps your prostate and overall health. It's a virtuous cycle. To harness the benefits of tomatoes, consistency is key. Aim for at least 1 serving of cooked tomatoes daily. This could be a glass of tomato juice, a half cup of marinara sauce on whole grain pasta, or a bowl of tomato soup. Add a drizzle of olive oil to that tomato dish to boost absorption of lycopene. One thing to note, if you have acid reflux, raw tomatoes or large amounts of tomato sauce might trigger it. In that case, moderate the amount or have tomatoes with other food, which usually buffers the acidity. Most people can handle a serving a day without issues, especially if it's cooked. As a goal, try to accumulate 7+ servings per week of tomato products. This could look like tomato sauce with dinner 3 times, tomato in a salad twice, and tomato juice twice, for example. And remember patience. The benefits of daily tomato intake build up over time. You might not notice a big change in a week, but over months, men often report fewer trips to the bathroom and just an overall healthier feeling.
I've had patients who made cooked tomatoes a daily habit. They've reported cutting their nighttime bathroom trips from 3 or 4 down to just 1. This kind of result isn't guaranteed for everyone, but it's absolutely achievable. The combination of tomatoes plus lifestyle changes lead to better sleep, which in turn gives you more energy to exercise and stay active during the day. It becomes a positive spiral. Remember, while that one powerful fruit can make a real difference, true and lasting well-being is built on a holistic foundation. Think of that tomato not as a magic pill, but as the cornerstone of a lifestyle that truly honors your body. If what we discussed today could help someone you care about, a father, a brother, a friend, or a partner, please share this video with them. Prostate health is too often suffered in silence, and it doesn't have to be. Sharing this could be a gentle way to say you care and to show him there's simple steps he can take that don't involve adding another pill to his routine. If you found this helpful and want more clear, practical guidance on men's health, I'd like for you to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll always have access to tools that support your prostate and your overall vitality. I'd also like to hear from you. Which fruit are you ready to bring into your day? Or maybe you already have a success story with food and your prostate health? Tell me about it in the comments. I do read them, and they help me understand how I can support you better. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. Your prostate has worked hard for you for decades. It deserves this kind of thoughtful support. Always remember, the power to feel better isn't found only in a doctor's office. It's also right there on your plate, and that is a profoundly empowering place to be. I'm Dr. Catherine Rocker. Here's to your health, your vitality, and to many restful nights ahead. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.